hurts because the amount of like.
As long as Ferry didn't misplace himself or off position, that's a huge condition there. Hopefully, he can meet up the requirements.
Yes, hopefully it's going to be easy enough for them to take this game away. But it's still anybody's ball game here. Either Genflix Aerowolf or Siren Clans. Make sure you're supporting your favorite teams down in the chat.
Who are you supporting?
At this point of time, I'm not entirely sure here because, like, I don't know which. Both of them have some very interesting statements that I don't know if I want to back up, you know? One of them has a Lancelot with the Cho, and the other one's playing Leomord, and I don't know, man.
But we've seen Watts playing a very decent, I would say decent, really exceptionally well Leomord just now.
Well, I mean, it is Watt. He does only play the sexiest male characters in.
Can you not go back to that statement?
It's fact. He played Granger, he played Ling, he played Lancelot, he played Leomord. What's the common thing between all of them? They're all sexy boys.
I mean, with long hair and long legs.
Does Granger have long hair? I don't think Granger has that long hair.
No, but
I mean,
he has white hair.
Real convincing. Real convincing.
Okay, back about the game we go. Fredo blocked them out with that barrier, but it's gonna be stuck here. Ace again. And Fredo tried to finish the job, but it's not gonna be enough. Well, on top here, we do have Renosmi struggling fighting against Thomas. Oh, that Jawhead will have a long way to go because it's gonna be a whole day of him playing against Cho.
Yeah. I'm realizing that Fredo looks like a Digimon, but I can't remember the name of it. Kabuteriomon, I think? Never mind. This is some other side matter that isn't important as the rest. As Watt comes in with a Phantom Steam, wanting to take care of Oh Dear Bambi, who dashes on out of there. However, he isn't safe. A little too late as Ace isn't unable to save them. The first blood going over to none other than the man himself, Watt.
Yep, triple buff on top of that. Well, at the same time, Thomas just gonna bait, probably gonna kite a bit here on top. Don't want to go way too deep into the lane because he is not having his full HP. Got it! That's a long Selena arrow just now. Luckily, Ferry has himself that Purify. If not, his dad gone by now.
And you can see Ambus, he's just like not having it. He knows how many members have gone down to the bottom side, but again, we're talking about Uranus here, so you can see that Genflix Aerowolf are taking this dive very, very slow, and now they finally found the option. The Phantom Steed does come through, and they chain it almost near perfect. However, it is Uranus, so it does not matter. He's a bit of a butthole, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to not. Oh my goodness.
I will break you.
By the way, that Selena arrow hits one more time. It was perfectly landed on top of another Mogi. But here goes the try snowball this one. Fenrir got caught as one of the few ones to die. 3-0 for now, but the goal is still not too much of a gap, but still, look at that Jawhead. Nobody actually gave.
What is going on with this buff?
Is this buff? It's Big Tro. What happened to him?
What the heck?
How did he go so?
I think his nature, the wall blocked it off from getting back to its natural path. So it ended up chasing and then never de-aggroed until it went back into the pit.
It was a lost buff.
That's an interesting interaction that you don't usually see in pro play, but okay, that happened.
Okay, maybe we can try it out sometimes in our public games. But back about the game, Siren, they're trying to go as aggressive. Like I said before, when they're focused on one particular lane, which is mid, sometimes they kind of forget about the other two side lanes here.
Yeah, and you can see Renosmi has information on where Oh Dear Bambi is, which means Genflix Aerowolf are trying to take control over the turtle side. You can see that they're not too phased by it because they don't have anybody with retribution. So now they're just going to take this away. Oh, but Uranus was able to steal it away, and now Genflix are getting punished for it. They ended up trading Lord and 2 kill. What just happened? Why is this happening?
What happened? Well, what died happened?
Yo!
Back about the pods we go, but this is a huge win for Siren Clan. The moment they shut down on Watts, it means that they shut down the main source. They're having every sources that he can farm possible, because what is really essentially very important for the team here, the moment they shut him down, it just shows that they stunted their economy growth as well as their leveling as well. And not just that, the map control is towards the side of Siren Clan now.
What? Grok has retribution. How did they lose it? I don't. Why? Of all people, Uranus who stole it away. Like, what?
Well,
what?
You called his name just now. They're pretty much doing whatever you want him to do.
Oh, why does he have to be such a back-end?
Uranus.
He's such a bottom.
Okay, not gonna go there again. You're trying to filter things out, but we can see through that.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really annoyed at the fact that Genflix Aerowolf had made such a blatant mistake here. Fredo did have his retribution up at that point of time.
Maybe he forgets.
No,
he played too much Chow just now. It's not retribution on that Chow.
He's tapping the power of nature as if it's G could know. Oh, but speaking of G could know, up on the top side, they get chunked out again, and Renazmi is yet to hit the chopping block. And honestly, Genflix Aerowolf ain't playing as good as they were. I think it really took a lot out of them in the previous game. Fenrir instantly dead. Doesn't even have a chance to breathe. He even flickers over the wall, and Watt is just touches him with his lance, and he goes.
Just at the tip of his lance.
Just the tip.
Just the tip, and he's gone. But now one more to go, but his fantasy is nowhere to be seen. Amber's trying to buy more time, while the rest of the team from, Siren Clan Siren Clan was it? No, it was the Aerowolf trying to finish off and steal away the turtle, but now they are being forced to take the fight, forcing the fight here. Amber's making sure the Feather Airstrike being used here. They cannot steal it away for that turtle. At the same time, Feather is late, but there one more go. They have one side getting that kill, another Phantom Steed being opened, and it's gonna be Ace down next. Who got that turtle just now? Was it another on Aerowolf side?
I got really distracted, so I wasn't particularly watching, but I do think it was.
Actually Bambi.
Okay, Bambi was able to pick it up. All right, that makes sense. Now, what was interesting about this particular one is that now that Odir Bambi isn't playing some kind of marksman or hyper carry of some sort, yes, he is technically playing a hyper carry, but he is melee range. So if he decides to go in for engagement, he kind of struggles to get back out of those engagements without taking some form of punishment. But down on the bottom side, it looks like Thomas and Beef is trying his very best here. Loyi also trying to make something happen, but Fredo in the back just making it extremely difficult. Renazmi unfortunately gets caught out by a turtle buff empowered. Oh my goodness, what the hell is going on in this game?
That was huge. They overextended themselves and looked down, disrespect whatever Ace has to do with that Featherlings, landed right in front of the turret, and now they are pushing in Siren Clan. This time they are showing their fangs quite early on, and they just keep on pushing on the mid lane as well as bottom too.
What is going on here? This is very, to me, it's shocking because Genflix...
It's unusual to see Aerowolf doing this.
Yeah, a lot of these small mistakes shouldn't be happening, and I think that Game 2 really took a lot out of them mentally because their decision-making isn't as sharp as it was in Game 1 and in Game 2. So this is surprising to see. And Siren Clan, on the other hand, they are using this momentum. They are taking control over the jungle. They are taking as many small skirmishes as possible. Ambus in the back as well. Fenrir able to get into the backside, but Cho instantly going down. They disrespected Renazmi's damage on top of the fact of the Feather Airstrike coming in from Clay. They can't do too much there, and this is what we was expecting to see since minute 1 from Genflix Aerowolf.
Man, they did see this one coming. We see how much they're taken out by surprise, how much they have been growing. For one game, they're fighting against Aerowolf just now. Siren Clan reads every move possible and predicted whatever they have to offer. But Fenrir really low in terms of health there. But at the same time, trying to buy more time again. One of the most tanky heroes, Ambers, while Watts already uses his Phantom Steed, so he needs to buy more time and delay more fights here because that's what he needs. If he doesn't have any Phantom Steed, he cannot actually get away from any of... Trying to go in and out is not as easy as Lancelot.
For sure, for sure. And you know, It's tough to say, but I think this game is going to be a lot closer than what we initially anticipated here. Because I mean, Siren Clan, despite them having a 4K goal lead, haven't been able to really break into the enemy's base just yet, and they need Lord for that. However, Genflix Aerowolf, they understand that as well, so expect to see a fight in the next 75 seconds or so. Because any skirmish from here on out doesn't matter too much if it's from Siren Clan.
Yep, and at the same time, they're trying to actually control the map as much as possible. We're talking about they're waiting and delaying the time, probably for the lot to spawn later on, but they need to push as fast as well because they're trying to make the momentum of each of the lane, pushing in pressure on each lanes here so they can actually have the space to go for a lot later on, but at the same time don't want to overextend themselves. One mistake can actually cost them the whole game. We're talking about super fast game here, speaking of which lot, it will be 30 seconds 20 seconds more to go.
Yep.
Can't see.
And they're making sure that they're taking control over the jungle. The Fatal Links comes through the Phantom Sting as well. They're looking for an initial engage here, but again, not enough. Ambust bit too much than he can chew here. He's forced to see the gray screen for now. Genflix Aerowolf. It's not going to matter too much here because again, Siren Clan is still in full control over the map. But again, 10 more seconds until Lord comes back up, which means Ambust is going to be a little late to the party.
They don't want to make the same mistake they did like last one, but Ace here, ooh, really low on health, but they need the space to go towards Lord. They do have Grok. This is where Grok is super handy in this kind of game, where they try to kill steal it away if they engage towards Lord, and at the same time, they're not trying to go for it. Will they go for the Lord? I think the team that actually win the next war will just finish this game one shot.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement as well. And at this point in time, I think Siren Clan just want to push out the lanes again, regain control over the map. Because if Genflix tries anything fishy with Lord here, Lord will immediately spot them out and give feedback information to the team to really either pump the metal on the push or to slow down and come back and rotate towards Lord's side.
And now we're looking at both teams are hesitant to actually initiate the war here. Probably Fredo tried to scout things out, but Bambi don't want to overextend himself again. The moment he got caught off, that's probably going to be the end of the team. He's one of the main damage dealer, and at the same time, mind you that they don't have any marksmen on either side of the team. When it comes to late game, do you think Bambi can actually trump over War in terms of their damage and also sustainability in kind of a 20-ish late game?
And they're going to keep doing this for a while as Luminous Lord has been spawned, and now it's super important for teams to pick it up. Clay gets significantly chunked out by Fenrir here, and now Odir Bambi will solo the Lord as the rest of the team looks to either push pressure or to give Bambi space to take this Lord without any contestation. Oh, but Grok is walking in though.
Oh, Fredo. And they need to buy more time, or they can just force a fight. At the same time, we do have Wraith coming in at the side lanes here too. He's coming in from the flank, and they got himself Fredo for now. But can they finish the job? Oh, the Lord almost got killed still away, but what? Trying to Phantom Stint everybody. That is a big way of Dragon locking down on what cannot do any more output damage. But Thomas will have to sacrifice himself just now. Another one being slain by none other than Clay. But now they have to fight against a Lord, Aloy, and also Ace and Ambus alongside of that. They have enough damage with Fenrir still actually living. But for the side of, oh, they missed
that was
just
close.
now.
That was so close. Luckily, Fenrir was able to flicker away in time here. Lord is getting put. Lord is pushing in, but Fenrir, there's no way for him to stay safe. Unstoppable force. He gets instantly one shot there with the smart missiles and the ejector here. Ace the next to hit the chopping block, but they don't have enough damage to take out that last sliver of health. And Lord has been utilized.
Is that a waste of Lord? But I don't think. If they didn't actually force a fight just now, then probably Arrow will come back to us again. But it's down to stalemate again between these two teams.
I think Aerowolf kind of had no choice there. It's either they forced the fight, and even though they did lose Fredo in the process, I do think that the fight ended up to be a lot weirder than it should be. Well, I'll talk about it more during the highlights, but let's just say that that team fight wasn't exactly the best coming in from Siren Clan.
Oh, right now Bambi having a hard time to actually go in and out. Going in is not a problem, it's going out is always the issue here. We're talking about Rave. If you land any of those abyssal shot in a very long range, then probably Bambi have to stare for some time, especially he's not as tanky as all the other heroes. Well, aside from Loi, which is also very squishy. I don't know. This kind of lineup is so hard to tell who is actually having an extra advantage when it comes to late game.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement for sure. Like, it's tough to say, especially when you're playing the more assassin-based hyper carries, and now the rest of the team, slowly trying to contest for this red buff here. Unfortunately, Watt's going to be able to still achieve it. And I think at the end of the day, oh, wait, hold up. Thomas and Beef is in a lot of trouble, but this means that the wall charge coming in has knocked up Fenrir. The Fatal Links comes on through, but can he do it? Looks like Oh Dear Bambi was able to get out of the fight. He's waiting for his cooldowns to come back up before he goes in. The double kill, Leomorn is down, and now Siren Clan have a golden opportunity to break into the enemy base.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, they don't have that much damage except for Clay. But how did they reach Clay? Trying to jump in. Ambers is not going to reach that Forza so far. But we have Fredo trying to defend on bottom side as well. Ace trying to just go back. Charging wall charge there. Way of Dragon has been tossed out. And now Rave trying to run away. They tried to catch her, but it's almost impossible. Bambi being extra careful not to sacrifice himself in the war, because once he's down, then they have a big problem trying to just fight back the moment they have revived Watts back in the game.
Oh my goodness, that was a golden opportunity for Siren Clan, but Genflix Aerowolf played that so well. Clay did that perfectly, using the feathered airstrike and abusing his range to clear away the wave from afar and still stay safe without putting himself in any real danger. And once the danger approached, he just kited around them with the help of his teammates. So well done.
And potentially we're gonna wait for another Lord coming up very soon,
Yeah.
and that's where we're gonna see if that's anything gonna happen for the next couple of minutes. I'm talking about maybe the next minute here, because there's Way of Dragon dropping on Watts, and Watts cannot keep on sacrificing himself like that.
Yep, Fenrir is going to get one shot in the backline again with the Unstoppable Force, as well as the Smart Missiles. Renazmi with his Endless Battle still even stronger than he was, so that just means Fenrir is just not going to have a good time. But now the rest of the team is coming on through. Oh Dear Bambi picks up a kill for himself as the rest of the team trying to push down the mid lane. They could go for the Luminous Lord, they could look to break an inhibitor here, but it's up to Siren Clan to make that call.
I think it's best to go for the Lord first, because they have like 20-second-ish. The moment Watt and also Clay just being revived, they have back their damage low, but the rest of the team, they don't have that much. But Renazmi kind of having decent damage output, but he needs to focus on defending the lanes. They do have Fredo try to do a little bit of a problem here, which we are looking at Fredo being a nuisance over this team. They try to KS or kill steal away the Lord with the help of Selena.
Oh my god, that's so unlucky.
Oh my god, Fredo really last take off health. We're talking about last take off health on Lord as well.
Oh
my god! He uses his retribution, was it just now?
It was so, that's so unlucky.
That's still with that you asked him why didn't he use that retribution just now in the early phase of the game. He's using it perfectly well this time. Was popping over his Phantom Steed, tried to defend as much as possible, with the rest of Siren have to fight Elon inside of the base. He got himself Amos in the wrong base and jumping out, while at the same time bottom Bambi kind of trying to push it in. What really low with that one roast horn just now. It's gonna be enough. Oh my goodness.
No, Watt can't do this. This is too much for him to handle at this point in time. Wait a minute. Hold up. He held the wave by himself. Oh my god. They had the game in his hands and they sort of messed this one up. But now Renazmi is coming back up. They lose 2 inhibitors now. A 3rd inhibitor, but they can't really do too much with the Lord empowered minions here. And Renazmi is already back. He's running for him. Show yourself so he can use his ultimate as... I can't believe this.
No.
This is so...
Bye, Fenrir. See you in the other side.
He used the Winter Truncheon as a way to cancel, but he still dies at the end. Wow, that's so upsetting.
But he teleported next to it, right?
Yeah.
If only he teleported like across that wall.
I mean, he tried.
Yeah, but it was really tough to micro everything in the last minute. But that Lord just took down their middle turret just now.
Siren Clan could have ended that game. Why did they give him so much space? Why did they Fatal Links him away?
Clay is running for his life, but one was on Fredo's side Ace trying to go in for more. Another wave of Dragon. Almost took down
Oh.
wave. And that's a huge kill for that side
This is
of
big.
Thomas. And this is just going into a disaster state so far with the Feather airstrike cards on the pawn. And Thomas trying to survive.
Oh!
Giving the blow up throw. But look at that. That's Renosmi coming up to the rescue. Fredo couldn't do anything. Big stop with slows. Phantom Seed is popped out, and they will wait for the immortality. Bambi nowhere to run, pushing back Ace, and now Amit's coming up from behind, but it's Swarm on Phantom Seed. Pharaoh, what can you do about it? No, nothing else. They will still go on a stalemate for the next couple of minutes. Another long game ahead of us. It's gonna be what? Making sure he keeps the boat afloat.
You gotta be kidding me. This game, oh boy. This game really, both teams really want to win this game, huh? I can definitely see it in their hearts and souls.
The bottom lane is not doing great though.
I mean, it's getting pushed in, but now this is where Selena comes in. She might need a little bit of help with this because this is another wave is pushing back into this 3 siege minions. That's not looking too good. Oh, Fenris trapped. He quickly has to use that flicker. That's going to be very big for the side of Genflix Aerowolf because now Fenrir doesn't have any escape options. Oh, why, hello there.
Again, Clay caught up in the turmoil. No place to go, no place to run. What's just gonna go back to the base and defend this one because one moment they lost what, it's gonna be game over for Aerowolf.
Yeah, and this is on Farsa of all people, who has a large amount of damage and is detrimental for Genflix Aerowolf's team fighting capabilities. So they just have to wait this one out. Another 33 seconds. Lord is only coming back up at 25. Oh no! Oh dear, Bambi. He's dead here. Renosmi just solos him with no problem. Watt here, still alive with the Phantom Steed. This should be an easy cleanup for the side of Genflix Aerowolf.
Oh, Thomas, that was a nice jig just now, buying more time, distracting whatever Watt is chasing towards his side, and now Amber's trying to defend it as well. They're buying more time to wait Bambi to revive back into the game. What happened? We missed that Jawhead just now, but Lord again being respawned here. It will be, what, the 3rd or the 4th Lord now? I think it will be the 3rd Lord here.
It should be the 3rd Lord, yes. That is not wrong. Oh boy. This game. Well, this time it's about who's going to steal it, right? So let's look at the retributions. Oh dear, Bambi is the only person who has a retribution on the side of Siren Clan, and he's going to be dead for another 8 more seconds. So that means Siren Clan just need to delay as much as possible until their main carry comes back. Ambus trying his very best to kind of be that person, and the same thing is Ace to back him up just so that he doesn't have to take all the pressure by himself.
At the same time, they're trying to delay the movement of minions as much as possible. Afraid to try to buy time here. We're talking about God Start Ace. They need the Ace Battle Link, but it's not going to happen. It was a big Feather Airstrike for the win of Aerowolf. Keep on making spaces. Siren Clan give a lot of loopholes here for Aerowolf to fill in.
Yep, and they got to remember about, certain abilities. Oh, Unstoppable Force coming out to Thomas. The Smart Missiles are coming out. He's trying to dodge as many abilities as he can, but again, the Feather Airstrike, just getting hit by 1 is enough to put you in a very critical state. As oh dear, Bambi tries to dodge around everybody else, but they can't fight against Renosmi, not without minions, and the Smart Missiles are coming through. He gets ejected backwards, instantly dying. Rave gonna land the stun and securing that kill onto him. Ambus proxying the waves. He understands his role. He's like, I can't really do too much, so all I'm going to do is proxy these waves and make it difficult. Fredo knows he can't put any damage into Ambus, so he is going to just clear the waves down the bot side.
It's like both is doing the same thing back to back.
Is this fun? Is this Mobile Legends?
There's a Battle of Legends as we speak. Fenrir waiting for the right time to actually engage or initiate towards it, feeding information towards the team as well.
Oh no, he shouldn't.
Okay, maybe he's trying to do something here while the rest of the team will coming up next. And there you go, he opened up the diversion going in with the rest of the team. The Phantom Steed also already casted upon and Phantom Link being casted as well. They're trying to... Who got the Lord just now?
It was Genflix Aerowolf that was able to secure the Lord, as the rest of the team is pulling on backwards. Farsa pops her ultimate just to give a safe space for his team to slowly peel back into the base. So now, this puts Siren Clan at a very difficult position, as now they have to deal with a Luminous Lord crashing down into the mid lane of all places.
But at the same time, Siren Clan has to figure things out how to push it, because they are trying to stop whatever push they're trying to do. And it's a big headache for Aerowolf right now because there's too many lanes that are being sacrificed just to reach to this point.
Yeah, and now Ambus is trying his very best to survive the amount of damage coming out from Genflix Aerowolf as they are trying to escort the Lord all the way to the end and hopefully buying enough time, but it looks like Siren Clan has scaled so well into the game. Lord isn't strong enough at this point of time.
Oh no. And the Lord seems like a huge minion.
He basically is.
He is a big minion. It's just a bit bigger than minion. It goes down as fast as a minion. So basically it's a pop-up minion. I don't know. I don't even know what we're looking at right now. So many BODs out. There's also a lot of Wing Apocalypse. Now Amber's trying to run away from whatever has been thrown to him, just making sure he buys more time. While Thomas trying to use a way of Dragon Air Fissioning, but it's not going to be enough.
Ooh.
We're talking about with that straight on Johnny towards him. He still managed to flunk it and still managed to survive to see another day.
Woo! Some moves coming in from Lun here. The mechanics. He's able to escape because dying at this point in time, like a 55-second cooldown, death timer is a little too much here. Ambus walking a little far here. Hopefully he doesn't get stunned up and instantly die.
Ambus. I think the MVP should be down to Ambus. He's been cutting a lot of minion creep waves there, making sure the game is still going on for both sides of the team. I say both sides of the team here because that's what basically each team's doing.
Ambus has to hate this, right? Like, this has to be like the worst thing to do because you're not really useful in teamfights, so you have to do other things in the meantime. And this must be so boring, using the left analog stick and then just using first ability. First ability. Ooh, exciting. First ability. Ooh.
Somebody's coming second ability.
Oh.
Wow, so hard and complicated. But yeah, Ambus just gonna do whatever he does best. He's gonna just buy time, making sure he bait every spell possible or ultimates towards his side. But now they're trying to steal away what Swartz have, which is the red buff. Ambus trying to hold it in. But will it be enough? All 4 men, it's going to be 5v5. We do see one Renosme at the back. That Phantom Seed have been popped out. Will it be enough? Yeah. Oh no, Gideon. These are not doing great because look at Batman running away.
Yeah, he can't 1v1 Renosme for some reason. And Ace is going to bite the dust, and that's going to be 2 members going over to Genflix Aerowolf. But both teams just refuse to end this game without Lord.
Oh, maybe another Lord.
Don't worry, the 4th Lord! That's when it's
one minion going in. The minion charging right in bravely.
Honor and death.
Yeah,
Honor and death.
We're gonna remember you.
But this game has been dragging on for way too long here, but it's not like it's of any of these teams' choices. They need that Lord to really push through. The Lord and Power minions make such a big difference, and now that it's 27 minutes and this is the 4th Lord, not gonna lie, kinda tough. Kinda tough to kill.
Okay, I've talked about, oh, never mind. Bambi again being charged by Renosme. Renosme really pinning down Bambi up to the point he cannot even show his face in any lanes ever.
Yeah, Jawhead is just that much of a problem for him. I mean, he does have a Berserker's Fury, to be fair, and he is building full damage, so it is kind of scary, especially when it's Oh Dear Bambi, and he's very reliant on just, oh, wait a minute, no way, no way, no way!
Thomas is down first, and now next, who will it be? All pulling in, it's gonna be the suppressed but frozen just now, Selena, who is none other than Rave, the next victim here. They're trading 1 for 1. They're trying to go for more. Another toss here by Amber. He is going down. The immortality will buy him more time. He's trying to run away. What? With the Phantom Steed, trying to do a lot of damage, but Bambi is nowhere to be seen.
Yep, he is just avoiding this fight. He's looking for any opportunities, and he picks in here. He sees Fredo, but that's not exactly the person he wants to catch. He repositions himself. And
he needs what?
Yeah, he needs some kind of vision. He needs some kind of information here. They're trying to walk up, but Clay is just completely zoning them out. Fenrir so far, he's holding on to a tight angle that Fredo could easily lock off with that wall. So let's see how they want to play this out. Backlight, oh dear Bambi, can he make this work?
Oh, charging right in. Louis Fenrir coming in at the same time, but Lord still being taken down by Renosme there. At the same time, we're looking at Bambi just going to dash in and out. And there's one more, 2 trades. 2-to-1 trade for what alone. But what is really essential for the side of Aerowolf, can they make it without him right now, even though they got themselves that Lord?
Yeah, right now, I'm not entirely sure. This is a bit of a struggle because Odir Bambi is struggling to get his damage out as of right now because of Renazmi. And not only just Renazmi, they have Clay as well as Rave. Just the moment he jumps in, they're all trying to throw their CC in case he so happens to dash in. Oh no! That's going to be Lud. The Fatal Links comes on through. Ambus trying to bail his way out of there. Ace already dead. He can't really do too much there. That was way too close for comfort.
That, I don't know, that lot being wasted multiple times now.
I mean, what can you say? These are very well-scaled heroes from both of these teams. Let's be real.
Kind of. But yep, absolutely true. While at the same time, Fredo trying to push back the lanes where it's supposed to be, which is going to be on the other side of the map. We do have the one that's really a bug or a nuisance for the side of Arrow, which is going to be Ambus. Keep on cutting the minions over and over again, while Bambi's still having a hard time to reposition himself without getting stuck. They're getting raped again, but he got himself a Winter Striker, but that execution finished off Rave. But they're one more man down, but they still have their damage dealer. Renazmi is there as well, Clay too, and they need Fredo to actually tank everything off.
Oh, wait, Odir Bambi trying to dodge on out of there. The perfect execution actually getting cancelled. He ends up dying. He now uses the perfect execution to get on out of there. But hey, it's Jawhead. I'm too big of a boy. And he finally goes down with the help of Lund. This is the catch that they've been looking for. They can re-engage into this fight. And as you can see, Leomord is just way too far away to actually be a part of things. Fredo, next on the chopping block, uses the wall, tries to get out of there. Clay trying to just to cut them down a peg as Watt tries to turn this around by himself. Sees 5 members, realizes this is impossible. We have to reset right now.
The moment he made a big U-turn just now, after he caused that Phantom Steed, that was kind of questionable if he actually goes in. Because we're talking about 5 men fully equipped, late game again, and it's down to 1 inhibitor turret with Minion charging in as well. Fender trying to make the push as fast as possible, but it's going to be a bit later than they anticipated because Amber's being stunned out. Fender is really low as well. They try to fight back, but a huge minion appear out of nowhere, and they try to jump from the airstrike away. Ray tried to just buy more time for the team. They cannot make it out on time. Siren, they made a mistake here. They keep on trading after one another. One more down. Pop their mortality. Ace trying to run away. Double kill on Fredo, and Ace trying to run as fast as he can. They didn't lose Bambi. That's good enough.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, what a defense coming in from Genflix Aerowolf here. Even though the odds were really stacked up against them, they were able to make a really great defense against Siren Clan. And I can definitely understand that Odir Bambi understands, like, oh boy, anybody can kill me at this point in time. I have to be super careful where I decide to end up.
I'm still waiting for him to actually sell off his jungle item and replace it with something more defensive. Maybe an immortality would be great.
Maybe, again, I think it's still on cooldown because he did die earlier during the Lord push. But now Rave going to be get locked down once again. No follow-up here. I don't think it's going to matter way too much, especially if there's no follow-up coming in from Siren Clan.
Yeah, both team are going like this for like what, the past 10 minutes already. None of them want to make any mistake here. Ambush is alone, but he will be doing A-OK for now. Nothing serious going on because it's almost impossible. I'm surprised that Renazmi can shut down Uranus.
He needs some help, man. As of right now, Ambust is too tanky of a boy. The only people who can really hurt him is Clay and arguably Watt. Like, he has to be at a certain percentage of health before Watt starts to hurt. But yes, Clay is the only person who can really put some damage in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long game here. We're talking about Fredo trying to defend this one out as well, making sure they got themselves a blue buff. While we're looking at on the side of Thomas and Beef or Lund trying to push lanes as fast as possible as well. Ambush and also the Chow, Thomas, trying to make sure they keep the minion pressure on each side of the lane. But now they're trying to force a fight. Renazmi didn't get being catched by any of the team. Pop back his immortality shield there, but at the same time Ace don't want to be too overextended, reducing the fantasy being considered upon, but he cannot actually utilize it well because the damage has been done. It's quite a lot of HP being chucked down there. At the same time, Bambi is playing this super safe.
Yep. man, the stalemate's going on forever. At this point, they've already hit the hundreds of thousands, and when you hit the hundreds of thousands,
it doesn't matter for the goal anymore.
yeah, the problem is that somebody has to break. And as of right now, no team is looking like they're about to break anytime soon. Lord is up, but does that even matter at this point? This is the 5th Lord in the game. He is one big boy. He's going to have so much freaking health, and somehow one of these teams are going to be able to chunk Lord like it's butter. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah, what they need is to have the timing of the Lord marching in with a minute at the same time with all 5 men going in the base as well. Because they have been wasting a lot of Lord time by time. And now Fredo trying to just buy more time again, trying to divert their attention towards his side. But they're still gonna go at this like forever. Like I said before, what's need to be changed here? What you're hoping for?
Well, I was hoping for... Oh, wait. Thomas and Beef actually getting caught out here. Their entire team is going on through. He was able to shrimpo some big damage. Way to the Dragon onto Watt, of all people. Oh, but he secures the kill. Nobody has defeated Watt just yet. Fenrir flickers out of the way. This is huge, but he ends up bringing them back. Oh, dear Pappy! He's trying to go for the back door. He's looking for it. He's already hitting it. Does he have the Malefic Roar? I'm not entirely sure. Fag quickly goes for it. 2 more hits. He did it. Woo! Let's go! Siren Clan able to pull one out from the back. Oh my god!
Oh man, that was a touche finishing. My goodness me. He was so sneaky. None of the team from the Aerowolf side notice he's been missing the whole time. They're too engaging towards a fight. They forgot about their base.
Really good call there from Siren Clan. I thought they completely lost their team fight, but it looks like I wasn't looking at the mini-map as oh dear Bambi saves the day.
I have to agree with that.
Okay.
It was really frustrating. So many loopholes there. They're giving so many opportunities for